So, yesterday I was able to do over 30 push ups, and I knew, okay, that I'm breaking 100 push ups for the week, where like I can only do 4 to 6 push ups at a time. So, to get above 30 for the day, and like 4 or 5 times this week, I did over 30 push ups in the whole day. What I'll do is I make it like a game. Let's say I walk past a deck of cards, I'll shuffle it and draw a card and then do push ups and exercises equal to the card amount. So, say I get a king, then I do 10 push ups, 10 squats, 10 hanging knee raises, and that will be one set, one complete set. Then, okay, as the day goes on and the week goes on, you could keep using the same deck of cards. And what you want to do is this is just kind of what I do to distract myself and give myself enough things to be thinking about in the day. So each card you draw is a set. You turn one face up. You shuffle, turn one card face up. You do 3 exercises of that number on the card until you can't do those exercises anymore. So, like, say you get a 2 push ups, 2 squats, 2 hanging knee raises, and you just keep doing that over and over again until you can't anymore. 3 sets until failure every day. So, on top of doing 100 push ups this week, I did do over 100 hanging knee raises and over. I don't think I did 30 squats because I'm doing really deep squats. I'm also just doing Supermans and plank dumbbell pullovers where the dumbbell's on one side, I'm in plank position, and I pull the dumbbell over to the other side with my alternate shoulder of where the weight is. So those are my complete exercises. I've also, my dad really liked this. He saw me walking backwards with the garbage can, like, what the hell, you're slow. But walking backwards is one of the ultimate exercises, and I'm glad about that because I feel like with gardening and cooking and baking, whenever those things fail, it's like taking 2 steps back. And so, like, I'll take a step forward with gardening, and then a plant dies, and it's like, fuck. Well, I take a step forward in, say, planting the cherry trees. I got 30 cherry pits. That's picking 30 cherries, eating 30 cherries, then taking a scissors and cutting the cherry pits open like that. Then adding water, a paper towel to germinate and grow roots on the seed for 2 weeks in the refrigerator. Then you have to take those seeds. This is where the steps keep accumulating. Then once that seed's germinated, you have to take it and put it in like a K cup or a small pot so it could grow really dense roots. Then, okay, let's say already you could fail one of these processes. The seed might not germinate. Temperature could be too cold. When you transfer the rooted seed into the pot, it might not take. When you have the sapling and transfer it to the yard, stuff could go wrong. You need to make sure to plant the tree where no infrastructure like piping and everything like that. Then, um, um, Anyway, planting the cherry trees quickly becomes one of these things where I'm taking these steps forward, then two steps back, and like, okay, last year I got all these cherry pits and I was trying to break open the seed and germinate the seed, and I gave up because nobody was really helping me, and it was becoming like, okay, well, I can't even get a ride to Home Depot to buy the pots and everything for the garden that I need. And I don't have any money set up on my phone. I'm broke. Um, I'm broke in certain senses, but I'm floating by. And I feel money coming to me abundantly in the near future. Especially, I am finally able to work in which, okay, to be honest, I did do some work before. Like, I did some customer service stuff and some business related things with online selling trade goods inside of video games, like leveling services or gold or raiding PvP related things, accounts, and um, I did all the VPN proxy, VMware before online. If you just made your own website and uploaded to all the music apps like Spotify, SoundCloud, and YouTube, and then had another account that was playing what you uploaded on repeat, you would actually make over $30 in a single day. Now, you're looking at $3 or $5 for the whole day. And if you really want to make money now online, you're gonna have to speak up and actually interact with people and kind of definitely be live streaming, broadcasting. It's not the internet anymore. If you keep posting, if you're just gonna post on online forums, um, that would get you some work in 2011 or before 2011. Then now everything's become social media. The internet's not actually there, in my opinion. The internet's gone. Now it's a social media platform. It's like a pseudo form, a show and tell that you have to even just question what you're looking at now. I was watching badminton that was AI generated and I couldn't tell. There was one guy on YouTube that does a lot of basketball tips, and I was realizing, hold on, something feels kind of weird about this guy. And then as I kept watching his channel, it turned out to be AI generated because he does these dunks and stuff that are complete AI generated. And that's kind of unfortunate because what are we going to do that the next generation might be incapable of doing things? The amount of people that are capable of doing things creatively and to express themselves is going to be even more rare in the future because AI and, okay, let's say right now there's an epidemic in